What's up, nerds? So I watched Gotham Knights. I watched it. This is a day late and a dollar short, kind of like this show. But I watched Gotham Knights yesterday. Sorry I didn't get out this video earlier. Life, right? But I have to just say, this show has had potential. And these writers are obviously not comic book fans because they don't know what makes the story of Court of Owls, what made it so interesting. They didn't really try to take from the source material, take the good things from it. They just were like, oh, it's just a rich people in masks, resurrected henchmen. Let's just make these the baddies. You just didn't do a good job. And somebody who read those comic books and actually liked them, I can tell that you didn't understand. And if you read them at all, which I'm pretty sure they didn't. That's besides the point. This episode was not that great. I mean, I was like unimpressed by it. This was the penultimate episode of the series because it got canceled. I'm going to break this sucker down for you and not take up too much of your time. It just wasn't that great of an episode. It was really boring. I mean, we had a girl boss moment, but it was just really boring. And a lot of bad acting, a lot of bad fight choreography. I don't know, man. But hey, it's the cheapest show the CW's ever done. So, surprise. All right, let's get started on this breakdown. Here we go. While Duella and her mom lay low in a trailer home and prepare to make a new life for themselves. Now, I can start off by saying that Duella's mother is a bad parent. I'll just say that right now. I'm pretty sure no one would defend her parenting skills. Turner and the others discover in the attic the lapel camera that Cullen had worn as a faux cop, beeping because its battery was low. A quick consult with Carrie confirmed that this means that the main camera had never been destroyed, as Brody seemingly claimed via text. Stephanie and Harper slink into the building where Brody lives, and found in his go-to hiding place the SIM card containing semi-compromising footage of the Owl's murder of Cressida. In the course of eluding security, the gals discover a secret 13th floor in the building, where they find a coffin containing an alive Brody. I think I would have enjoyed this show a tiny bit more if they had switched the actors that play Turner and this Brody kid. I think that he's a better actor and he's better looking. And not only was he alive, but after being riddled with bullets by the arriving goons, he revealed that he now cannot be killed due to the electrum dose administered by his mom. Brody joins the team for their next mission to crash the Knights' big court meeting and unmask the Owl, since all of their evidence to date is sadly circumstantial. Rebecca, meanwhile, being the head owl over the gathering, promising the masked attendees that she is going to dose them all with electrum so that they can live forever. I mean, this bitch looks crazy, so I don't even understand why anybody would listen to her. But in actuality, Rebecca's plan, as revealed backstage to a freshly poisoned Lincoln, is to off her husband and frame him as the court head, then use a flock of resurrected talons to do her bidding. Again, as soon as all these talons had come out from the shadows, I knew something was fishy, and those other people should have known something too. Also, I love the part when Rebecca, after she poisons Lincoln, she goes all girl boss on us and she's all like, you're doing the part that men always do. Take credit for women's work. And I'm like, slay, queen, but like literally slay. And as the kids discover when they get past security to crash the dinner, all the owls have been slain by the talons, while the poisoned Lincoln sits slumped at the head of the table. And again, this group of kids beats grown-ass men with no scratches on them. Like, they didn't even take a hit. It's like ridiculous. The GCPD storms in just as the Knights process the grim scene, and the kids are promptly hauled into the cop shop for this mass murder. Murder? Murdered who? Plus, I love when they haul him in to jail. I love how that sergeant guy was all like, that's the guy that's been bringing me coffee for weeks. I'm all like, oh, now you recognize him? You didn't recognize him when he was all like, hey, Sarge, I brought you the coffee of the bean. Hey, look at me. I'm such a good actor. Hey, can I get some top secret files? Police work. Bang, bang. Yeah, my acting there was way better and my disguise was way better. I'm just saying. All the while, because Turner and Company had found out that Alan Wayne had a thing for a hidden 13 floors. Harvey explored the one in Wayne Tower where he found the coffins once occupied by the resurrected Talons. And see, this is the part of the show that I actually like, where it's like 90% comic books accurate. It's just because I just wish this show would have done more to do more from the comic books. I wish it got more competent writers that really understood the source material and really tried to duplicate that. I honestly feel that if they would have done this, it would have been way better. I think that the reason for this is because it's the people from Batwoman, so of course it's shit. He also finds some old papers that reveal that Rebecca Leviticus had been engaged to Alan Wayne many, many decades ago. Ew. Rebecca then shows up, not looking a day over 200, and says that her love for Harvey was always real. In fact, she wants him to join her at her side now as they start lives anew. Harvey rebuffs the offer from this crazy lady, earning him a rough beatdown from her goons. Yeah, I would have said no too. I mean, look at all the men that she's been in relationships. Where are they now? Dead. Rebecca then sends her flock of Talons onto the GCPD to kill every one of those kids that just got hauled in for the court's murders. I hope the Talons kill every last one of them. Over in Crazyville, Duella, upon learning of her friend's latest arrest on TV, tells her mom that she needs to leave to help her other family. Jane gives her baby girl a big ol' hug and then jabs her in the neck with a sedative, explaining that the money's just too good. And that's where the episode ends, you guys. And I think that the Court of Owls stuff was a good storyline throughout this season. It's just they didn't execute it well. But they executed the Court of Owls well. Get what I'm saying? It's just bad writing. I don't understand how these people fail upwards. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like I said before, the comic book, I actually like the comic book. And the Night of the Owls is basically just the Bat family fighting the Talons. If they just would have followed the comic books, I know that they didn't have Batman in this show, but they could have still done way more and done it better. But they hired bad actors, they have bad showrunners, and they have bad writers. And I just go, why? I don't understand how you can look at Batwoman and say, we need more of this, because that had the same problems. And I don't feel bad that this show is canceled. I feel bad for people like the production designers, the people that build the sets, the cameramen and all that stuff. But I don't feel bad for the showrunners and the writers because they'll probably go on to do another crappy show. So there's that. But that's my review and my breakdown of this episode, you guys, the penultimate episode of Gotham Knights. Let's see how the series finale turns out. I don't think it's going to be good. I'm pretty sure we'll see Two-Face, become Two-Face. But other than that, because that part will be kind of cool. But other than that, I don't think we're going to get anything great out of this show. So, or the last episode at least. But tell me what you guys think about this episode. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you think this was a good penultimate episode for the series? What do you think is going to happen in the series finale? Obviously, the good guys are going to win. Duh. And just tell me who's your favorite character, all that good stuff. But if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just get shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. But as always, go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my last Gotham Knights breakdown and review. You guys have a good week. Bye.